In this video, I'm going to show you how to install these performance headlights in this Chevy Silverado. Let's get into it. You want to take this pin out, just slide this up, and then rock it towards the center. Take that out. You can grab the light assembly, tip it forward, and it slides right up. Now grab the lights with the sockets and just slide them out. I'll just set those aside. You want to make sure you're wearing gloves. You don't want to touch the glass part of the bulb. Just set those aside. To get the bottom light out, just take a straight blade screwdriver. There's a little clip right here. You just want to push in, and then that slides out. Whole light assembly comes out. That's where you're pushing. And we can do the same. Disconnect the sockets, just grab them and twist. That first one. This one, there's a little lever. You just push down on that and then twist to the left. Slides out. And same with this one. Push down, twist to the left. For the amber bulb, we're going to have to pull back on some of the wiring because we're going to have to wire into two of these wires. Just take some of the electrical tape off. And take some of the conduit and just slide back, just like this. We're looking for the black wire and the brown wire, that center wire. So set that blue one aside. Now put these sockets in position and just twist, lock that in place. And then we have this connector right here. So we're going to take the bulb out and slide this in place of the bulb in this socket. Make sure it's all the way down. And then the socket's going to slide in here. Just feed the wires in and then twist to the right. Just like that. That's sealed in there. Slide the light in place. You want this end to go in first. This little bracket that slides into. Make sure the wires are up. And lock that in place. We can access those wires we need to. Right here, the black and the brown one. Now we're going to cut these two wires. Just use some side cutters. And we're going to use some wire strippers and just strip the ends just a little bit, strip back the insulation. About a 1/2 inch on all four. All right. Now we're going to put these together. So make sure you do the black one to the black. Just twist these together, just like that. And the brown one to the brown. Black one is the ground. The brown one is going to come on when the running lights are on. Now we're going to attach these two wires from the new light. The red one is going to go to the brown and the black one is going to go to the black. We're going to attach these with butt connectors. If you don't have butt connectors, you want to use something similar, and you want to make sure that you have something that's going to keep the elements out. These are a shrink wrap connector. You could always use butt connectors and then put shrink wrap over it. Now I'll just crimp these down. Just on the red wire. Nice and tight, just give it a wiggle, make sure it's not loose. And then this one's going to go to the brown. Slide that over. Just crimp this down. Give it a wiggle. That's tight. Do the same with the black one. Give it a wiggle. That's good. And that's going over the black wires. That's good. Just slide everything out of the way. Now we're going to shrink that shrink wrap. I'm just going to use a heat gun and shrink this. All right, that's all shrunk down. Now I'll just trim the excess conduit. Then you can take some electrical tape and just go around and tape it up. And now we'll connect the connectors. Get those lined up. And lock that down. Push that wiring harness down a little bit. Now with the light, put the bulbs in, get those lined up. Twist to the right. Before we slide the light assembly in place, we have to make a spot for where this box is going to go. There's some double-sided tape on there. Just take some alcohol and a rag and just wipe underneath this fender would work. If you want, you can put it on one of these brackets back here as well. But just wipe that a little bit. I'll take this cover off. Slide that off. Get that lined up. I'll just glue that down right there. And slide the light assembly in place. That's good, that's lined up. Now we can put that pin back in. Slide the pin in. Just like that, push that down. And then you're gonna have to aim them and you can make your adjustments right there.
Now we're going to get the vehicle ready to aim the headlights. Start with the tire pressure, making sure all 4 tires are set at the appropriate pressure. Remove any excessive weight that's not normally in the vehicle. Find a wall that you can drive up to where the ground is level. Measure 25 feet away from that wall and mark the ground. Drive your vehicle up to that mark. With the headlights off, look for the center dot in the headlight lens. Measure from the ground to that center dot. You can use a ruler to help you out. Transferring that measurement to the wall, making a mark with some tape. On the driver's side, measure down 4 inches, putting another piece of tape. For the passenger side, you only need to measure down 2 inches. Now turning the headlights on, it is easier to do this at night or in a dark area. Locating your headlight adjuster and using a Phillips head screwdriver, turn your adjuster one way or another to bring the headlight up or down. Once the headlight is adjusted to the tape mark on the wall, move on to the next headlight. If you're confused because the beams seem to blend together, you can always have someone stand in front of the other headlight while you make your adjustments for that one. Now your headlights are aligned and you're all set to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.